The theme song.
We're live.
We're live.
We're live. We don't have an intro this week because Spencer's not here and I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
We don't have an intro, but for those who are tuning
oh my god, I'm here. I've been telling you guys that I'm
here. Spencer's not here. Brandon shows up late.
I was fucking here.
Yeah, where the fuck did you go, Brandon?
I don't know. You touched something and it kicked me out.
Oh yeah, blame me. The guy who's already lost on the. I have no idea what I'm doing.
Wow.
Not my fault.
Look at this. Season 2 It's season 2. What is this?
I remember watching season 2 in like grade I don't know, 12 or whatever. Fun times.
I watched season 2 for the first time. Like, I started the first season of Drag Race I ever watched was season 4, and then I watched season 4, 5, 6, 7, and then I went back and watched 2, 3.
I remember watching the finale of it on Much More Music.
Yes.
Back when that was on, and then watching it and then being like, I'm never gonna watch this again. But it was a great show. It was a great show. And now look where we are now. It's
so crazy. I mean, here's the thing. We just finished recapping season 13. And that's like the newest season.
Now we're in the Merle seasons. The Merles.
Jacob, you got to meet Merle.
Who's Merle?
Michelle isn't on the first 2 seasons.
Was Merle in this episode?
Yes, but she's very forgettable.
She's very forgettable.
But you know what? Merle is very like, she's that woman that's like, she's just there to have a good time. She's not really there.
Like an eccentric vice principal vibe.
Yes,
I love Santino.
Oh, you love Santino.
Everyone hates Santino.
I find Santino so funny. Every time anyone throws anything to him, RuPaul will be like, "So Santino, you having a great day?" And he'll just be like, "Yes, Ru, fantastic."
You'd be like, "Yeah." You'd be like, "I'm having a great day. Yes. I'm a great gay." Like, no.
Santino, I think on season 7, he stopped being on it, and I was kind of sad.
I guess maybe that was before
you were sad.
Scripting it.
That's Santino left. I missed him.
No, I think he was kicked off.
He was Michelle, because Michelle didn't like working with him.
I didn't know that. Yeah. Is that true?
I think they joke about it now openly. Like, Michelle will always be like, "Look what happened to don't get on my bad side. Look what happened to Santino," and everyone's like, "Oh yes!" Like, I saw
Gagging classique. Yeah.
Oh my god, this is classique.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I love that we're doing a classique. This is so Jay. This is like, were you shocked? Like, were you shocked? Because you started watching Drag Race, correct me if I'm wrong, like this year, as in 2020.
I started watching at the beginning of the pandemic, but I've made it all the way to like season 3 or 4.
Right.
Like I've gone through everything. And I have watched this first episode and just didn't hook.
It's amazing. What the fuck are you talking about?
I don't know.
It does shock. It shocks me to hear this, because these are the most iconic seasons to me.
Seasons
2, 3, and 4 are like, that is
Sahara Davenport.
Rest in power.
Rest in
perfection.
Rest in perfection.
Gorgeous. Our point sister. She's always on point.
Sister.
And Jacob, you will see Sahara Davenport. She will let you know that she's a ballerina queen, and honestly, she's a gorgeous ballerina.
I'm carry on.
That was a great lip sync.
But we're not even close. We're not even close. We're not even close. We need to get into we need to get in.
I have questions about who some of these people are.
Okay. Well, for the first queen who comes in is iconic. This is what we're talking. Who is
this?
Nicole Paige Brooks from Atlanta. From Atlanta, Georgia.
I'm Nicole Paige Brooks. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. She's iconic. And here's the thing, Jacob. This is what I need. This is if you pick up one thing of gay culture from this experience, from befriending me, from being friends with Brandon, from this whole process, it's that gay people will latch on to the most like niche, weird, like Nicole Paige Brooks was obvious. She's not surprised. Spoiler alert. She does not make it far. But
no, I figured very early Nicole Paige Brooks was not.
Doesn't she have a son too?
She does. I think she does have.
This was like the dad season.
I think there were like 3. There were like 3 queens. Atlanta. That's the thing. Atlanta. Like, it is just like it's canon because she was just like, and you'll see, she gets like Raven iconically reads her for her acrylic toenails. Like there's a lot to be in mind for Nicole Paige Brooks, but she's canonized as like an iconic Rue girl because she's like so cringe.
And this was also just like an era when like drag wasn't like drag, like showgirl ready. Like it was all more like ready wear. Like you were just like, you're looking like a woman at a mall. You're looking at a woman at the club.
She's like the original Laganja.
Well, Laganja was like drag. This is like Nicole Paige Brooks is very much from like that era of drag where it was just like
all of these drag queens. Yeah, they wanted to pass for like a cis woman in her 20s. Like that is what all they wanted to do.
Yeah,
like,
at the mall.
At
the mall.
This is H&M.
Because now girls will be like, oh, I'm inspired by superheroes or I'm inspired by high fashion. Like literally, if you would have asked any of these queens, they'd probably be like, I'm inspired by like Shania Twain.
Paris Hilton. At the mall and pink Uggs with Swarovski crystals.
But that's why I love, because this is such it's such a time capsule.
I'm Kim K. Yeah. Everyone wanted to be Kim K.
Kim K, Paris, and Nicole Richie.
Yeah,
those, and Lindsay,
and Lindsay.
Oh my god, they all see. This is why I love you too. But we need to get into the first queen who walks in. Oh, we already
talked about Nicole
Paige Brooks.
I'm stoned. I smoked from my weed.
Me too.
But who comes after her? It's iconic. It's Shangela.
It's Shangela. Hello. Shangela. I've been doing drag for 4 months.
What does she say? She says something kind of funny when she comes in. It's kind of cute. Oh, she's like, hello, somebody.
Hello, somebody.
And then she's kind of looking around, and it's so gorgeous because Shangela, this is probably one of the worst entrance looks ever. She's not wearing any makeup.
Yeah, Shangela, again, was just like doing drag for like a minute. And
she's wearing sunblock, lip chap, and a wig. Yeah. And I love it.
That's a testament to her personality that she got on.
It so is. Like she lights up the room. I love to see Shangela. And she's like it's so gorgeous because Jacob, you know her. Of course she made it so far in All Stars 3, and you know her, I'm sure, as an iconic queen now.
The winner of All Stars 3.
The true winner of All Stars 3.
Well, BenDeLaCreme was the true winner.
The second winner of All Stars 3.
Yeah.
You know who I love from All Stars 3? BB.
Yeah, me too. Technically, she was never in the bottom.
I wanted BB. Like honestly,
BB
if they
song rap thing, what is it? What are they? Rakatat. What is it?
Yeah, I'm pussy, bitch.
Say bon. Moco toke latte. You can steal my snatch. Drag it up, bring it up. Bring me more. Bring it to the ball.
I loved it. I thought it was good.
It's so good. BB is also like, she's delusional in the best way. Bring her back. I want them to keep bringing her back.
I remember when they were just like, what lipstick did you choose? What lipstick did you choose? And she was like, I will never tell. It is a secret you will never know.
What's happened?
Oh my god, that was Tyra.
Tyra.
Jacob.
What happened?
Do you really want to know?
I know some of it.
Are you ready?
But it is interesting.
Jacob, I'll tell you
the story. Long time ago.
It includes bomb threats. It
wasn't even like a bomb threat.
It was a bomb. It was a bomb threat.
No,
she said. Hold on, we need to call it out.
There's a bomb threat.
There was like her threatening people. Like there was her arrest. She was in jail. She had a baby.
Yeah, how does she have a baby?
Because she was straight in high school, and then she got a girl. Well, she was like in the closet. And
that's gotta suck so much to be straight for such a short period of time.
No, that happened. That happened to somebody I know.
That's gotta suck.
It does suck. It seems.
You have the kid, so you act like it doesn't suck, but that's gotta suck.
This is what Tyra said. So Tyra in 2018. May 12th tweeted this. Fair warning. Do not, in all caps, attend RuPaul's DragCon on May 12th, 2018. Don't say I didn't warn you.
I mean, that's not a bomb threat.
Wait, hold on. Second warning. Do not attend RuPaul's Drag Con on May 12th, 2018. Don't say I didn't warn you. I'd hate to say I told you so.
I mean, that doesn't mean anything.
I mean, maybe she just really didn't think it was going to be a good event.
I don't know. People did.
The price of the ticket.
People were overreacting. They were like, she was a bomb threat. But do you remember there was like animations too? There was like an animation or something like that, and it was like her stepping on somebody or something.
David P is saying, show the pic. What's the pic, guys?
See, that's the pic. That's the pic. It's the animated photo.
What's the animated photo?
I don't know. Oh, I haven't been reading the comments. The gorgeous fans.
Oh, then she made fun of...
she made fun of Sahara dying. She originally got arrested for... So Ricky Reviews... Oh my God, Ricky... I stand Ricky Reviews. I'm going to say it. I feel like Ricky Reviews and I, in the past, we've had some tension, but today she's really coming through. She originally got arrested for weed possession, I think. Oh, yes! So she leaked Tatiana's number, and she famously would do this. I think she did this with a couple of other Ru girls. She would
leak, and then they leaked her
their number. And then
I tried to call it, but it was out of sight.
So
Ricky
funny.
Reviews love that you just said that.
Ricky, I stand you. Yeah, Tatiana. So I mean, Tyra. Just got really confused there. But Tyra Sanchez is the
Raven Simone and Tyra Sanchez confused. I wonder why.
Raven.
I know.
Season 2.
I'm joking.
Who I mean, she's. If you look at her, Raven now, she's really trying to be black. Actually.
Yeah. Now she's trying to be Raven Simone. Yeah.
That's trying to be. But Tyra is a very unwell.
That was so funny when Tyra said that.
Oh my God,
Morgan was that. I forgot about that.
Oh my God. Hey Gorge, you're really coming through because that was iconic. She famously. So basically, Tyra is the Joker, and Tyra tweeted saying like, "Rest in peace to Morgan McMichaels," like something.
Like she was just like R.I.P. And then Tatiana was like, "How dare you say that?" So Nick called me, and she was crying. Crying.
Morgan on Instagram was like, "I had family calling me, like asking me if I was alive." Like it was so.
It was so dramatic, and then Morgan was like, "Oh, I'm coming back," and then like did that like a performance of "I'm Alive." Like, you know, like the Celine Dion "I'm Alive" song, and then she had like a photo of herself, like in memoriam, and then she like came out.
Yeah, and then that's why Morgan's entrance on All Stars 3 was, "I look pretty good for a dead bitch."
I was just like, that was just somebody taking this like the small like. Do you know how many times I say you've died? You know how many times I say everyone's
Brandon has said I've died. Brandon has said I've gotten into a car crash. Which I did, iconically, once I did get hit by a car.
Got hit by a car.
Ben got hit by a car?
Oh my God.
Yeah, Ben got hit by a car.
I literally not even that long ago, Jacob, and this is so funny because like I literally had a show that night and I had to cancel.
Remember, it was like I had to cancel the show, and then I was like, okay, give it to Ben. So then Ben had the show.
And then I had to cancel that spot too because I was like, I literally got hit by a car.
And everyone was like, it's cursed.
I'd be annoyed with a comic if they're like, I got hit by a car. I'd be like, you're full of shit.
Well, it was actually so sad because the producer or something was like a friend, like a comedy friend of mine or whatever. And I was like, I was like, oh, I might like concern them if I say this because it's kind of like a whack thing to text them like I got hit by a car. But I basically was like, I just told him the truth. I was like, listen, I truly got hit by a car and like I'm fine, but I'm gonna stay home.
You got hit by a car.
So I used to work at a daycare before COVID.
And Abba wasn't happy.
And Abba was tracking me down.
Yeah.
But I was crossing the street. I was crossing Broadview, which is iconically a street where cars go fast. And I was jaywalking. And I ran and I was waving bye to my coworkers. I was literally like, "Bye, girlies!" Like literally, car turns. Literally, I'm walking. Car turns, hits me, stops like right as it hits me. So it just kind of like knocks me off my feet. But I do go flying. And the best part is there's a video of it because there was a car that his camera saw the crash. So like his car like
need this video back.
And then after the car, he pulled up to me and like my coworkers ran to me and like picked me up. I honestly was fine.
They ran to you and picked you up.
They like helped me up and but I ended up like right.
They picked him up, put you in the van. Yeah.
But then you're getting called Robbie Turner.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
We looked at the video. We don't know what happened.
That's so funny. Imagine I was Robbie Turnering myself.
You were lying about
it's really not that exciting. But then this man was like, and this was actually kind of shook me.
Yeah, Ben, we're getting calls for the video.
Okay, like listen, and I've shared this video before on social media. This was happening. I'll share it again.
No, you didn't.
I did. I put it on Facebook.
Okay, well, you got to show me the video.
Or maybe because actually, I don't know. Someone told me that I shouldn't do that because it might be triggering for people. I don't know. Anyway, because it's like it's kind of, but here's the thing: the video is shocking, and it's literally very like girl with a dragon tattoo-esque. Like it's from a car's POV, and you literally like see me run across, and then you see the car come, and it's actually like very anticlimactic because the car like stops, and then I just kind of go like. I just kind of like fall over. And then, but the man driving the car who's filmed the video was so upset because I think it was probably more upsetting for him to see someone get hit by a car than for me to actually experience it. Because like to me, it kind of just felt like someone pushed me really hard. But like to them, they were probably like, oh my God, this poor little girl just got struck by a vehicle. And he was like so angry. He was like, and the guy who also, sidebar, the person who hit me by a car drove away. Hit and run. And then the man was actually like, he was like, you should find this person. He was like, I don't know if you can find the license plate in the video, but he's like, you should sue this person. Then in the video, you actually can't find the license plate.
Damn.
But it's in the winter too, and it's kind of stunning.
I just imagine you falling in slow motion. It's like, what you say? That you wanted there. That's what I imagine.
But then this is iconic.
I'm gonna cut it. I'll cut it with that.
But one of my coworkers like texted my parents, I guess like emergency contact vibes, which I was like, it happened after work. It was kind of a bit too extra of them. And then I got home and like, I didn't tell my parents right away I got hit by a car because I just wanted to kind of like decompress, like smoke a little bit of weed.
Like, I remember I was also scared and I was like, you need to go to the hospital.
I know people were like, you might have internal, but I didn't have any internal bleeding because
and you were like, maybe I will. Maybe.
I honestly, I remember feeling like maybe sore for like a
yes, Ricky,
couple
please
of
do that. Ricky, please do that.
Okay, I'll post it. I'll post it. Maybe with GTA. Wait. Never mind. I thought Ricky lived in Toronto because he said maybe with the GTA, but I was like, he's probably referencing Grand Theft Auto, not the greater Toronto area.
That's what I was referencing.
Anyway. But yeah, that's when I got hit by a car. And my coworker Shayna, shout out to Shayna, gorgeous ginger girl, love her, amateur filmmaker, poet, stunning, we love her.
Why are you just reading the port? You amateur filmmaker, okay? Like
no, but she hasn't gotten paid for it yet. She's a film student, honey.
Okay, okay. Then you're just like amateur.
She did walk me home, and she was truly crying.
She walked you home, and you did her like that.
She walked me home and she was crying. But me,
you got like an Uber. You got hit by a car.
She was crying.
I don't live that far. She was crying because it upset her, but I wasn't that upset by it. And also, I'm a comedian, so I'm dead inside. So I'm just kind of like making joke. I'm like, can't believe I got.
Ben, are you straight? This is such a straight guy thing to do to get hit by a car and then act like you're not hurt.
Some amateur woman, some amateur film, which she doesn't even get paid for it, was crying.
Oh my God!
She made a documentary about it.
Oh my God! Well,
and then I doxed her. That's what he said. Yeah.
No.
And then they made the movie Unbreakable based on my life.
Oh my God! I was literally Bruce Willis in Unbreakable.
You were.
And Brandon, you're Mr. Glass. No, Jacob, you're more Mr. Glass.
I'm pretty Mr. Glass.
He's just every bone in his body breaks just by doing anything, and that's Jacob.
That's hot.
I'm his arch nemesis.
That's not a. And Brandon, you could be the guy from Split, and we converge in that movie.
Can't Brandon be the kid?
No, the man from Split.
I want to be a secretary that's just like that's. That's me in the movie. I just go.
Can I say something? It's you know what? I think my first acting job will ever be playing someone's like assistant. I think I'd be so good at that.
Like Nicki Minaj in that movie, The Other Woman.
Where's my phone? Nicki Minaj and The Other Woman was so good.
I never saw it. I'll watch it tonight.
Brandon, she's so good in it, and she's like camp, and she's funny. She gets.
Can we play something where we're secretaries together, and Jacob will be our boss.
I'm the boss. Why are we all secretaries?
No, Jacob would be working.
Could be like a thing where we're all secretaries.
No, Jacob, you're not. You're straight. Straight men aren't secretaries, so you'll be IT. You'll be IT.
You'll be IT.
And we'll be secretaries, and we'll kind of be typing, and you'll kind of walk by, and you'll give us
like Emily Blunt and that other one.
And you'll kind of be like, "Hi, ladies," and it'll be like, "Hi, Jacob," at work. That'll be so much fun.
Okay, who the hell comes in next?
Okay, who comes in next? I think Shangela. I think next is, I think it might be Raven.
I did not like Raven right away. Very cocky. I like Raven because I know Raven, but they're very cocky. I think I don't like Raven because they're so associated with Morgan in the first episode.
They are.
They have
Raven was not likable. Raven was not likable.
No, Raven was the true villain, mean girl of her season. She was like so mean. She was a bully. She was so mean, but it's so fun to watch. It's literally like.
I don't know if we're ruining. Okay, no, I won't say it.
No, say it. Really.
Okay, do you remember when Tatiana was just like, Raven, you said I was shit, and Raven was like, I would never say that. I would never say that. And then it just cuts to like, she's shit. Her lips are shit.
That's so funny.
It's so good. Yeah. Raven is iconic. Raven is iconic queen. But basically, Raven, but you could tell even when she comes in, even though she's wearing kind of like a basic look, you could tell that she's kind of elevated.
Oh yeah,
like she looks a little bit more together. I'm like, who's this?
Same with Tyra. Girl?
Oh well, Tyra coming in was something else. They applauded for her. They don't do that.
That was weird.
Was it weird?
Tyra just has the vibes like she won already.
When she walked in, it was like. It was very like main
Raven.
Character.
Tyra was so talented. Like people don't ever give her that credit, but she was really talented.
She was great. I mean, she was really good in certain challenges, but I feel like in stuff like the acting challenges, she really did not.
Well, remember she would have been in the bottom if she didn't win immunity for the
that's right.
The Snatch game when she played Beyonce.
They did immunity, and that was very. I remember that.
That's why Alyssa, because remember when Alyssa played Katy Perry? Oh, Ru, no.
Have you kissed a girl?
Ru, no.
So good. Oh my god, you know what my favorite Snatch game is? Sonique, and you're going to see this eventually, Jacob. Sonique does an iconic Lady Gaga where she keeps going like, trust.
That's the whole fucking thing.
That's literally all she's
her iconic Lady Gaga's iconic catchphrase, trust.
Oh my god, it's JoJo. Damn.
Oh my god. Listen, am I serving JoJo?
Trust.
Serving JoJo.
Get out, leave. Right, okay, you lip sync and I'll sing. Get out, leave right now. It's the end of you and me. It's too late. Don't wait for you to be. Okay.
May I say, Sonique walking down the runway and doing the splits was one of my favorite moments in Drag Race. Fuck, who's Sonique?
That's Mystique.
Sonique. Okay, I mean,
Sonique is like a blonde.
They rhyme. Sonique and Mystique.
Sonique is blonde and she's trans now, and she is gorgeous, and she's going to be on Sonique. She's rumored to be on All Star 6, and didn't she? She was on the Hall of Slay Spectacular.
Sonique,
and she was really pretty.
You would be into her. You would hit
Jacob,
her.
you would bang Sonique.
I bang Sonique.
Imagine Jacob bang Sonique.
I mean, we can all imagine. So someone's going to be touching themselves later just thinking about it.
Oh my god,
Sonique.
R.I.P. to the queen we lost from this season. Fate conquers all. Yes, Sahara. It really is, and like especially, you know, what's so sad about it is like she's. I don't know. When I first watched this, I was like, it was a couple of years ago, but now she's like 25 when they made this. I'm going to turn 25 in a week, and I kind of was like
27.
And I was like, she was so fucking young, and I feel like it's like
poor Manila, but now Manila's married.
Yeah, Manila's married. Her husband's hot.
Sorry,
but Sahara was beautiful. Sahara was beautiful, dancing angel. She was.
I always think of that song. I Carry On.
Oh.
You know that song?
No.
I know you didn't, because I knew by your reaction you wouldn't know that. I knew that you seemed like you would know the song, but knowing you, I was just like, he does not know like anything that I'm talking about. It's like the one where she does the ballet, and she like lip sync.
Oh, yes,
on.
Oh, when she's in the
valleys deep.
Yes.
Oh my God, Ben, we're Taurus twins.
Oh my God, who's my Taurus twin?
Ricky Reviews. That's why you guys keep.
We're two bulls in the field, honey. Two bulls.
Ben, the Taurus king.
I am. Thank you. I am. I do think of myself that way.
As a Taurus king.
You and your Taurus tendencies. That's a Taurus tendency.
Who's the next to come in?
A toxic Taurus tendency.
Who's the next to come in? It's gotta be. Let's say it's Jujubee. Oh, it's probably Sahara. Sahara and Shangela are like, yes, and they're so excited to see each other.
Oh yeah.
Jujubee comes in.
Young Jujubee.
Then we got Morgan coming in. Raven's excited to see Morgan. Morgan's wearing blonde. Morgan looks pretty. She looks pretty.
Yeah.
Morgan looks polished. I just don't like Morgan's personality in this episode very much.
No, I also don't. It's kind of tacky how she's like positing herself at the beginning as like, I'm like a manly man out of drag. I'm like a girl in drag. It's kind of like, Morgan, you're gay.
I used to play soccer.
She's like out of drag. I like burp and like drink beer. And it's kind of like, girl.
Out of drag, I fuck chicks and finger them in my Hummer.
Is that Jacob, true? Have you ever fingered a girl?
In my Hummer?
Yeah.
Have I ever fingered a girl? I fingered many a girls. That's part of being a guy. Sorry to let you guys know this.
How many?
I have eaten pussy before.
Well, duh. But I've like is fingering like a lot.
Do you want to hear a weird fact about eating pussy?
Okay.
I remember when I first ventured into eating pussy, sometimes I would think a girl's pussy didn't smell good. And then later on, I just discovered I just had bad breath in those moments.
Oh my God.
You know what I mean? I was just smelling my own breath. One time I smelled my breath and I was like, that smells like bad pussy. And then I was like, oh no, that was just my breath. It's been my breath the whole time.
Damn, you need Lysol.
You need Lysol, Jacob.
You need Lysol. Okay.
Oh my God.
We're praying for you.
Oh, can we go to church together?
Yeah.
Do you want to go to church?
We can go to the synagogue. We can go to the synagogue.
I need God.
Synagogue's expensive.
Let's get circumcised.
It's like $300 for a ticket.
No.
Oh, yeah. You got to get tickets.
Nuh-uh.
I'm getting told to scrape my tongue. I got to scrape the tongue. That's where
you gotta brush your
juices
tongue.
are.
Yummy.
Wait. Who comes in the workroom next? Jujubee comes in. She's so pretty. I love Jujubee.
She's young. She's got that weird haircut in the testimonial.
Oh, but that is so... I feel like gays were doing that.
Gays were doing that. It's such a weird haircut. Gays have some of the worst style at times. It's very interesting.
Yes, Jacob. This is true. This is absolutely true. Gay, especially the way they dress out of drag on.
This is like very, very like 2000s. Like everyone had
Jujubee
like
is such an iconic queen.
She is.
I love Jujubee.
She used to like message me sometimes on Instagram or not Instagram on Twitter like way back, and I'd be like, "I love you. Will you come to Toronto?" And she's like, "I haven't been there since college." And I was like, "Juju, I love you."
I think Jujubee can't do a lot of shows in Canada because of she has a lot of DUIs, I think.
Oh.
But I think they're done now because she's sober now, but she used to drink a lot.
Oh yeah, you can't. It's difficult to come.
In season 2, especially a lot of Jujubee, and this is why they limited the drinks in Untucked after Jujubee season, because Jujubee and I think Raven particularly would get like hammered during Untucked.
Well, it was like, that one. It was that one. It was the Ladyboy song or something like that. Where
when they perform, but also when Jujubee lip synced to Black Velvet.
Yeah,
she's wasted, and it's gorgeous lip sync. She's emoting and it's passionate, but she's gone. Like her wig's in her face, and she's giving it all. But you're like, that is a drunk, pretty girl.
And that's it fit with the song. It fit with the song.
I know it was perfect.
Mississippi in the middle of a rainstorm.
Is that when she sent Sahara and Sahara was dancing to Black Velvet and they were like, it wasn't fitting with the song. The Black Velvet lip sync is one of my favorite lip.
I love. I love.
Ben paused and then like flew forward in time. It was pretty impressive.
Oh, wow! What'd I do?
I love Sahara's Black Velvet lip sync, just like the 1-2 step. She's doing it.
Black fan.
She's just like,
wait, we have groundbreaking tea.
Groundbreaking tea.
I went to college with Juju. We weren't close, but we were at a few parties together. She always liked to drink. From possible
NBA player Danny Green.
Danny Green, love that. Thanks, girl.
Of the Philadelphia 76ers.
People in the comments, where do you live?
Where do you live?
Do you guys have vaccines I can have?
We don't.
I got a vaccine.
We live in Canada.
I waited on a website all fucking day. I waited on this website for it to open up at 10. It opens up, and then it says like in 5 minutes you can schedule an appointment for a vaccine. And then the time keeps going up. And while I'm waiting, you can see the number of vaccine appointments that are available around you, and the number just went down to 0 while I waited for 20 minutes.
Jesus. You should go to do UHN.
I don't know what that means. I'm never gonna get vaccinated.
Okay, I'll send it to you. But I put my brother there.
You're crying.
In Devlin, and they both got vaccine appointments.
Okay.
Oh my God, we have a Vancouver listener. Illinois.
Oh my God, Michigan. Go Seahawks.
Go
Seattle.
Oh, Illinois,
Boston,
Illinois, Boston,
Massachusetts.
Massachusetts.
I love this.
Love to see that we have gays who are also sports fans. Sora didn't.
I know. Good for you guys.
It's great.
Okay, let's get
Russell
back to...
Wilson doesn't want to be there, but we can't. We don't know.
Okay, let's just pretend we did all the entrances, and let's go into the mini challenge. These girls, this whole episode is Gone with the Wind themed. Iconic movie, I guess. Is it a queer film? Not necessarily. I guess it's campy, but I just feel like, I don't know. I don't like Gone with the Wind. That's just me. Sorry. Am I canceled? Okay, no, radio silence.
You are.
I am canceled.
I've never seen Gone with the Wind. My mom won a 6 DVD Gone with the Wind box set at a bar mitzvah when I was a child, and it never got opened and sat in our cabinet for a very long time.
Give it to me. I want to watch it.
You know what is this? Is I'm remiss. It's a very racist movie. Very racist.
I felt like those photos were awkward. Like, to have like the black guys and the fucking
it was set in like a slave like a plantation,
and it's a racist movie. I think the queer element that I think gays like is I realized the iconic thing of like making the dress from the curtains or whatever.
Well, I mean, it's the first black person that ever won an Oscar was from that movie,
right? Yes.
Hattie McDaniel.
Yes.
Hattie Daniels or Hattie McDaniel? Yeah, Hattie McDaniel.
And wasn't she like, am I getting this wrong? But she wasn't allowed to accept it.
She wasn't allowed. She was only allowed to accept it, but she wasn't allowed to like be in the ceremony, like sit in the audience, and she had to like come through the back to get it, or something like that.
Yikes! Terrible.
She wasn't even allowed to buy a house in the Hollywood Hills. It was what's his name? The guy that's in the movie that had to like convince the association to let her have a house in the Hollywood Hills. Or something.
Oh my God.
Okay,
I will say that's the funniest form of oppression I've ever heard. They wouldn't even let her get a house in the Hollywood Hills.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Now you're getting canceled. I'm like...
Now Jacob's gonna... But here's the thing. Gone with the Wind, to me, I only will ever think about Drag Race when I think about Gone with the Wind, because Gone with the Window is iconic. Wait, I guess we should talk. No, the mini challenge is kind of whatever. They're on those cannons, the wind's blowing. Yeah. It's just a way to make them look ugly and uncomfortable.
Was that the mini challenge though? Because they talked about that on the main stage.
Oh yeah, they did. They showed the pictures.
So was that a mini challenge? Did someone win that?
I don't know. I think they didn't really know what they were doing all the time.
I think they were figuring out the format still. I think at this point they were still like, it's America's Next Top Model kind of, and we're just gonna borrow from that format.
And they wanted them to just be pretty.
Yeah, that's basically what it used to be. And that's why Tyra's never been on the show, because she called it like a spoof of Top Model, and then RuPaul was just like, it's not a spoof of Top Model, and then that's why she's never been on.
Drama.
A lot of talk on Sahara's eyelashes.
Oh yeah, that was sad to see. They were just flapping about. She's
been through enough.
Like dying? Yeah. Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
No, truly. No, that I feel like they loved that was.
I want to transition. No, truly.
But for real,
truly. No, truly.
For jokes aside, she's dead. But they really they love to do that in the first episode of Drag Race seasons, where like the first episode was like in season 6 when they made them go in the water, like in season 4 when they made them go on the revolving.
Yeah, thing. It's really stupid.
It's a way for them to quickly knock the queens off their pedestals and for them to feel like
make them uncomfortable and
make them uncomfortable.
Like,
yeah,
it's just to like get comedy like relief. Like
I know. I will say Jujubee
icebreaker.
It's an icebreaker. Jujubee was funny when she did it. It's also good. I think it's a good test to see like how queens react in those moments is kind of a Rorschach test. And like some queens are going to play it off and make it funny. Some queens are going to make it fashion. Some queens are just going to tank it. And you could tell those are the queens who probably like don't really get it. And then are going to go home probably early. Mm-hmm. But then Rue tells the little girls, wait, I forgot to mention my favorite entrance is Tatiana when she comes in and she's like, hi.
I remember she was just like Tatiana, like, because Tatiana did like Tatiana's tidbits or whatever. Yeah. And then Tatiana was just like, I had only done drag like twice, and I just like cut a bunch of like 2 videos I did together. Yeah. And like my drag experience was like doing drag for Halloween in high school. And then she made
her for her audition tape, Jacob. She made her garage look like a club, and she made like lip sync videos to make it seem like she
had like legit experience. Yeah,
but I love Tatiana.
She's getting called a girl from the mall.
Wet seal. I don't even know what wet seal is, but
boring.
Jacob, do you know
like a buzzkill?
Jacob, do you know?
I don't understand why that would be a saying though.
I thought wet seal was a store.
Yeah, it is.
Wet seal? Wet seal's a store, I guess, but it also is a saying.
But Jacob,
I'm lost.
Jacob, do you know the iconic Drag Race catchphrase, thank you? It was Tatiana's.
No.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
You'll see it. Jacob, it's iconic. There's so much to be seen.
We didn't discuss Yara?
Yara Sofia.
Honey, that's season 3. We got Jessica Wilde.
The girl? Who's
we got Jessica Wilde.
Okay, we got Jessica Wilde.
Racisto.
Alexis Ben.
But no, Jessica Wilde, iconic. I love her. She was like, I think the first Puerto Rican queen.
No, because Nina, what's her name?
Oh yeah, of course. I'm
getting canceled.
Jacob's canceled.
I don't know even what thing I did now. I've done like 14 things to get canceled this episode.
It's okay. Probably. But wait, why am I forgetting her name? She's iconic.
Nina.
Her name's not Nina.
Nina Flowers. My God.
Yeah, it's Nina Flowers.
Yeah.
Nina Flowers. Thank you.
Yeah.
Iconic. Nina Flowers, iconic. And we love the Latina queens. And viewers know that I'm half Latino myself. But the show.
I thought she was full.
Early this show early on is so wild to the Latina queens. They literally like, oh my God.
They're like, hot and spicy. Ooh,
but it's also like, it's so, the English barrier is there, and they really just do not make it
address it, or like
I felt so bad. She said right away, she's like, I think my biggest weakness in the competition is my English. It's like, yeah, you're probably not going to do very well in a singing challenge.
Exactly. But she had so many funny like moments, like
Jessica Wilde. And you know what?
She's so funny.
What I love about her, and she reminds me of the plight of my abuelita. Even the way she persevered in the English world, she truly made it work, and she makes it far.
I'm pumped. I like her. She's got a great attitude.
And honestly, that's the best part. She makes it work, and I feel like, yeah, it's like she had to work like twice as hard as all those other girls. Because imagine like Drag Race is hard enough, and you actually like truly don't know what the fuck anyone else is saying. I mean, crazy. Yeah. I wonder if they had like a translator who would like reiterate.
No, it was like I think what's her name? Jujubee said that she would. I think Jujubee speaks a little bit of Spanish, so she would have to like translate to her as best as she could.
Oh, I love that.
It's also so shit of the show not to have someone on.
I know, but truly, at the time when it was coming,
so like make it work. Make it work.
Yeah, the budget was probably tiny.
It's not an excuse. It's not an excuse.
Yeah, and they probably they thought it would be like good TV to see someone be like.
And it was really funny.
The fans want to see Jessica on All Stars.
I know. What? I think she will. I think
she's so talented.
I'd love to hear from the fans who they would like to see from this season on All Stars.
Jacob,
so go off in the comments and we'll discuss.
I love Tati.
She was great in season 2 of All Stars.
Is Henny there? Is Stacey Lane Matthews? No, Stacey Lane Matthews.
She's season 3. Is Henny there? Henny has to come on All Stars.
Yeah, they put her in so much stuff, but I'm like,
they put her in like that girl group.
Don't funk it up. Yeah, sorry.
We want Jessica Wilde on All Stars 7.
Jessica Wilde on All Stars 7. I agree.
Nicole Page Brooks, All Stars 9.
I would love to see Nicole Page Brooks on All Stars. Everyone wants Laganja.
I want Tyra to just show up and then Tyra be like, I'm gonna blow this up. Yeah.
We got Jessica Wilde, Sonique, and Pandora.
Oh, Sonique. Oh yeah, Pandora deserves to be on All Stars.
She's on All Stars. She's on All Stars 6.
Yeah, and she's on All Stars 6.
Yeah.
Has that been leaked?
Leaked. This is leaked.
Leaked. Is it like for sure? We want Tyra back. Everyone wants
Tyra.
Why don't they just like they don't want Tyra or Tyra doesn't want to do it? Will somebody explain?
I think Tyra has quit drag.
I think she quit drag. Yeah.
Really?
I think Tyra. I feel bad for Tyra because Tyra was like bullied a lot online for like years and years and years, and people would be like, "Raven should have won. Raven should have won." So that's why she was like, "I fucking won. Get over it, bitches." And then people were like, "Why are you making fun of Raven?"
I also think that Tyra wouldn't pass whatever psych evaluation they would do these days.
Darian Lake confirmed on iLive that Pandora is on All Stars 6.
When's Darian Lake gonna be on?
I love Darian Lake. Yeah.
Me too.
I love Kasha Davis and Darian Lake. I love little Kasha Buffalo Davis Queens. Too. Very big fan.
Oh my God, Jacob, do you really?
Yeah, because I got Kasha Davis to send me a cameo for Olivia's birthday last year because they look like Luke Lindale, a local comedy producer, and we thought they were Luke Lindale.
Okay, wait.
You know, like.
Wait. What's your tea? What's your tea with Luke Lindale?
What's my tea with him? Like in general, okay. Like what's my relationship?
Can I say something? I'm just gonna say it. One time I canceled on a show of his.
Are we talking about Luke Lindale on the podcast?
I'm not doing that. I'm not talking about nobody.
We doing tea on Luke Lindale, like a 50-year-old man who does comedy in Toronto.
This is all I'll say is I had last minute had a scheduling conflict, had to back out of a show, and he got mad at me, and I just thought it was kind of like a weird attitude to have when I was kind of being really cool about it, and I thought he could have met me halfway, but instead it was rude.
Wouldn't it be so funny if we sent our fans after him? After this man who probably doesn't know how to use the internet.
Jacob, I forgot that this is truly live, and I was like, maybe we could edit this out, and I was like, no, it's out there.
No, it's gonna be in there, but he won't find it.
I
don't know. What's he not gonna?
I don't have no.
He's not gonna book you on Funny Women or whatever the fuck show it is. Like, who cares? Like, we're good.
Yeah.
Luke Lindale actually did a show with me when I did his first ever show he produced, and the concept of the show was comics got pied during their sets or had to eat spicy foods during their sets.
I think I remember tech people complaining about that.
Yeah, and I got pied and had to eat spicy foods during my sets, but there was also 3 people there, so it was also just an interesting experience.
Why did you do that?
Why did I do that? Because I used to say yes to every show that would ever.
I remember you would tell me that, and I'd be like, "What's wrong? Why are you doing that?"
I feel like that is very. I was the opposite. I was the opposite of that girl.
Me too.
Of being willing to do anything. But now I just don't even. Now I'm unaffected by any bomb, any show. I can do any show.
I love that. I feel. Well, here's the thing. I always felt like that, even without. And I can honestly. I've only bombed maybe 5 times in my life. Is that crazy to say?
Well, I guess you haven't been doing that much stand-up.
But no, and that's the
thing. Probably do some more sets, baby.
But here's the thing, it's just because whenever I feel that I'm bombing, I just riff, and I'm really good at improv, and I've been doing improv for years, that I'm kind of like, I never really bomb because I always just I just pull it all together.
Every single comic that has ever said that, I'm always just like, I'm suspicious of you.
Okay, but am I not a star?
I don't know.
Maybe I was just at those five. Maybe I was just at those 5 sets.
Yeah, maybe I was just at those 5 sets.
If I'm real though, I probably bombed more than that. And if I'm really, if listeners want to know some real comedy tea, I once bombed in front of, I'm forgetting the actor's name. Craig.
What did you do?
Craig Robinson.
Craig Robinson. I was at that show,
and I bombed. Mama.
Guess who else you bombed in front of then?
You.
Me. I was there. I was in the back of the room because my show was after that, and then Craig Robinson went on and did like 2 hours of singing, and my show got canceled.
I'm sending this to him and get ready to lose everything. But no, I'm being silly. I have of course bombed just like any other girl out there.
She's like, I've only bombed 5 times.
I'm a bomb queen.
I'm human. Okay. Oh. But here's the thing. I feel like that is because it's like you do so many shows, of course you're gonna bomb. Some of them.
Yeah. I bombed so bad Brandon got back into comedy.
That wasn't technically. Oh, I guess I didn't see that happen, but that is kind of what did happen.
My bomb got Brandon back into comedy. I bombed, and then Brandon felt so inspired that he performed comedy.
No, this is not what happened. This is not what happened. So Jacob went up ahead of me, and he bombed really hard. I didn't hear about it.
Did you bomb as bad as Utica? Is a question. I bombed as bad as Utica so many times in my life, but I'm so unaffected by it.
But then I remember I went on stage, and then the audience was just like loved me, and then they were like screaming, and then they were like, "Who is?" And then these girls were just like, "That other guy wanted us to fuck him. Well, fuck you." And then I was like, "I'm gay."
That's such a weird claim that they said. They said I wanted to fuck them
or something like that.
That's literally such the opposite vibe I used to have on stage, which is like me just talking about being a virgin and no one wanting to fuck me.
Like, why won't you fuck me? I remember watching that.
Oh yeah, I probably did used to yell that. Yeah. Why won't you fuck me? And then I used to pull out my dick and whip it around like a wet towel.
Yes. I started doing comedy in Montreal, so stand up. So I was only doing it in French, and I was just being bonjour. Je m'appelle la
zoot.
Zoot alors.
That's the only word I know. Zoot.
Hello.
Oh my god! But also, oh my god, this is so. Actually, I don't even want to tell this story.
Can you do a bit in French for us? Will you do a joke in French for us?
Je m'appelle Nikki Doll. Je suis une. What's the French word for queen?
Dude, I didn't do well in French.
I forgot. I used to speak French, kind of. But then.
Yes, you did.
But then it's ironic.
Like Renee, isn't it, or something like that, or like what is it?
Oh, I think so because I know in Spanish, queen is, it's a reina.
Ren or something. Ren.
It's probably like ha. Probably like
Ren. It's Ren. Or something like that.
Probably like croissant.
Yeah.
George thinks it's ravine.
It's Ren.
I wonder if it's
Ren. I literally wrote that as ravine. I'm so illiterate.
Ren.
I think I literally have dyslexia. The fact that I just read that
Poland was French. Yeah, Americans have no concept of the French language. It's okay.
Yeah, but French, honestly, I don't have a concept for the French language.
But I mean, you can see if you see a French last name and you'll be able to pronounce it properly. Well, American will not be able to do that.
Yeah, but every time I go to Quebec, I just get like mad that I have to like act like I know what the fuck is going on. And then I went to a Subway once at Quebec, and the person working there like acted disgruntled and angry with me that I ordered in English. And it's like, dude, you work at fucking Subway. You can't judge me that I'm too dumb to learn your language.
I like it.
It's not
I'm
fair.
like, ooh, scold me.
I know. I got so used to it that like you develop this attitude living in Montreal where then you just come to like being as rude as they are right away. So you just order your Subway like being so rude, and then they're kind of like, well, this is it.
That's so strange.
They're like bonjour hi, and because in Montreal it's a thing that they say bonjour hi, and I'll be like hi, not saying bonjour, and they'll be like, I'll be like,
I remember I'd be like hello, and they'd be like, what? How can we help you? And I was like,
oh no. Brandon has a degradation kink confirmed.
A degradation kink.
Stevie Boy.
Yeah, I love Brendan.
Where do we? Did Hey Gorge change their name to Luke Lindale?
I think so.
Oh no!
I think they did for a comment, unless that's the real Luke Lindale.
Luke Lindale came. You've all been blacklisted, Luke Lindale. Oh damn! Well, there goes not really doing many shows that didn't really affect me very much.
I know. What will I do?
Okay, where were we?
We were.
We're at the runway. We could do the runway. Everyone made their little dresses out of curtains. I will say, everyone getting their curtains was very aggressive. People were almost getting in fights, it seemed.
Yeah, people were getting hurt. And people were screaming. People were shoving. It was messy.
People were from Chicago.
People were being men in that moment, not girls. And then they make their garments. Everyone's struggling. Shangela can't sew. Absolutely. RuPaul makes Tatiana show her toe. Remember that?
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I will say, RuPaul, way less dead in the eyes during season 2. Way more it. And seems to want to really show off their personality.
Well, this was like... Okay, wait.
No, Brandon.
So Ru was in like retirement for a long time. Like Ru got sober and was like in retirement, and this show was kind of like Ru's comeback into everything. So I think Ru was really trying back then, and was like there and like, oh, I have this show. Like everything was like new and experimental for Ru, and now Ru's just like, I have all this money, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
I know. Now it's like Ru just like clocks in, clocks out for work essentially. But before, I think Ru was like, let's get to know these queens, honey.
Yeah, let's see their toes.
It really does seem like he's invested and it's candid. He's not poised. It's like he's talking to them on like a human level, where now like when he talks to them, he's very like RuPaul, the television figure. Which I get. I get it. Okay.
I'm being told to wait until the wedding dress challenge.
Jacob, it's the most iconic Untucked of all time. Of all time.
Is that the Tatiana one they show a lot?
Yes.
Yeah.
And also on the panel, which is like,
you're rude and I don't like you.
What are so girls, tell us what you're seeing, what the judges aren't seeing. Well, you're not seeing that Tyra's a complete bitch. That was said. And then all the other queens are like, I agree. And then Tyra makes it, she's like, do you think I'm a bitch? Do you think I'm a bitch? And they're like, no. And then they're like, do you think I'm a bitch? And a girl will be like, yes, I do actually. And Tyra will be like, good. She's like, do you think I'm a bitch? And then the other girl will be like, I think you have a bitch. And then Jujubee says this, iconic. She's like, I think you need to work on your manners, but I don't think you're a bitch. Iconic. It is, and then iconically in Untucked, and then iconically in Untucked, Tatiana and Tyra going back and forth, and she's like, yes, thank you. Why are you talking? She's like, Tyra's like, why are you talking? This is my Tyra. Why are you talking? And then she's like, why are you talking? Iconic. Oh my god.
We're getting so many quotes. I'm excited to like understand these quotes and like.
I know. She's like, what does she say? She's oh no, she's like, if you don't like me, tell you I don't like. She's like, I don't like you. Are you happy? I don't like you. It's iconic. It's iconic. And Tatiana's so pretty in her little wedding dress. Brandon's not.
Here's the thing. I don't know a lot of what happens, but I know Tatiana's not going to come out looking good, because I remember when she does All Stars 2, she like does it as like PR almost. Where she's like, I want to show the fans I've like grown up. And
I love Tatiana in season 2 and
the scream, damn. Okay.
I just love Tatiana's my favorite queen. There, I said it.
Oh wow!
I love Tatiana.
I like Tyra.
Oh my god!
I'm all Tyra.
Well, Jacob, there's
a bomb threat. That's fucking. I'm in.
There's a part where she psychologically harasses the girls by spinning around in the workroom singing Halo, and all the girls are like, Tyra, please stop. And she's just like, I can see
that whole part.
Big fan.
Oh my god. I'm screaming. I'm literally. Did I scream before? Was my scream loud?
It was pretty loud.
A lot of people love the Halo singing. Danny Green and Ricky Reviews love the Halo singing.
I can see your Halo. Literally so bad. And she has a piece of fabric, and the camera. Oh my god, Jacob! They utilize cinematography that they've never utilized before. There's like this
instant.
Spin. It's so. Oh my god, it's so gorgeous
for the Halo.
Yeah,
I'm excited to watch. Why does Tyra win? I don't get it.
She's gorgeous. She's gorgeous.
Interesting.
She slays a lot of challenges. She really. What she delivers to the judges every time is perfection. Essentially, she's always very like
polished and like poised.
And like she in the challenges where they think she wouldn't do well, she ends up kind of surprising them. She wins, I think, like a couple of sewing challenges. Like she's very good at that. She's an incredible designer sewer. Like she's very
good at drag.
She looks a lot like Beyonce.
Beautiful.
Oh, and well, that's the thing. She's obsessed with Beyonce, Jacob. She's obsessed with Beyonce, and she actually gets into fights with queens because they start they make jokes about Beyonce, and she's like, "Don't joke about Beyonce."
You don't joke about Beyonce.
And then Tatiana famously is like, "I'm sorry, but when she fell that time, it was funny." And then Tyra's like, "Don't joke." She's like, "If you joke about Beyonce, you're joking about me." I know.
I fucking love Tyra.
And Tyra's Beyonce for Snatch Game, and Tyra like refuses to make Beyonce funny. She's like, I was, and then when asked about it in her confessional, they're like, so how'd you do for Beyonce? And Tyra was like, I was exactly like Beyonce because Beyonce is exactly like me. She's like,
that's amazing.
I know. She was like, I was just pretty, like polished, and it's just like her smiling, like not making a joke. It's great. It's great. Dustin's agreeing with Ricky. Rue, I think, saw herself in early Tyra. Absolutely, Ricky. I agree. I agree. I think there are a couple of queens that Rue sees herself in throughout. I think she also had a soft spot for, and ironically or coincidentally, they all are Atlanta queens, and Rue was an Atlanta queen because I also think she saw herself a lot in Trinity K. Bonet in season 6. Am I right? Am I wrong? Okay, you guys are making me crazy. Woo! Oh my god, am I frozen?
I don't know what was happening. I'm sorry.
I was just fucking around.
Everything,
I know Ben's high, so I was just fucking around for a second.
You are crazy to me today.
You're making me crazy. Jamaican me crazy.
I don't feel like going through everyone's looks, but what looks stood out to you? What looks didn't stand out to you? What
I love Mystique.
I liked Morgan's.
Mystique's bucket of chicken hat, like with the personality.
Mystique doing the splits is one of the greatest things.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's really good, and I honestly feel bad for Mystique because like production was awful to her. I think they were truly never gave her. They always were shady to her.
Yeah, they were just like, you can put some pillows on the thing and make your own form.
I know, because she didn't have a thing that fit her.
Yeah.
Raven was saying that that's bullshit though.
But I think Raven's just being mean.
That is true. Raven just
like,
seems like she'd
do you remember what Raven said in the country challenge? Where she was just like, oh, she doesn't know country. She's as big as a country, and I was just like,
oh,
Raven is honestly like a venomous. Like she is she is out for blood. She
doesn't eat fried food. She ate the whole damn thing. She won the challenge. Yeah.
Oh my god. And the reunion is basically every queen being like, Raven, watching back the show was so hard. Like, you made me cry. And Raven was like, I said what I said. Like, sorry. She doesn't even apologize. She was like, I gave my answer when it was asked for it.
She's like, I'm gonna work for Rue, so I don't care.
Who was the queen in season 13 or 12 that had that? Or like after the season, wasn't it a Davenport?
Kennedy? No.
The Vixen?
Fuck, what's her name? It was Raja.
Oh, Raja Davenport. Yeah.
Oh,
who like talked a ton of shit, and all the queens were like,
Scarlet,
"Hey, I thought we were friends."
Scarlet Envy and Evie. Oh yeah, Evie was like, "Girl, like you told me I was smelly. Like you said I was smelly. Like that hurt my feelings." I love her. Raja O'Hare is going to be on All Star 6 as well. Leaked, confirmed.
Although everyone's saying it's Akira that talked a lot of shit.
Akaria Davenport. That
I love her. Yeah. Where is the body?
Oh, I thought it was Akira Chanel.
Akira is the body. Where? Show me the body. Miss Akira is the body. Remember that?
Jacob is the body.
Jacob, you're a body queen.
Mm-hmm. I'm a pageant queen.
Okay, let's wrap this up. Shangela, I obviously get sent home. Her outfit was garbage. It was following us. The corn bracelet is iconic, lives on throughout history as one of the most iconic garments ever worn on Drag Race.
It's bullshit that Sonique was safe because she did the splits.
Mystique.
Well, it was personality.
Mystique. I don't know. It's fucking. They all rhyme.
Personality is really important on the runway.
Oh, that was the worst. She had to put down the chicken hat or whatever the fuck the hat was, whatever we called it.
I loved it. It was so funny.
I think also, Jacob, you're watching this having seen splits all the time on Drag Race.
Oh, yeah.
This was like splits were, I feel like, not a huge thing.
They weren't new. They weren't commonplace. They were new.
So when they saw that, like,
People
I think Kathy Griffin.
Split.
And I think also a big girl doing splits, Kathy Griffin herself, she had probably never seen anybody doing splits before. Like she was probably like,
I mean, it wasn't very smooth. The fact that it blew their mind was it clearly shows the difference in drag between then and now.
I can do the splits.
No, you can't.
I can't. You're right. Brandon knows I can't.
I can do the splits.
Brandon can. Brandon can do everything. Rue called her out for raggedy and still made her safe. T. I also think that Shangela overall was just a far more busted queen. Ben, Jacob, and Brandon, did you guys watch this? Yes, I mean
yes, okay, I've watched the episode of Untucked so many times.
I know the Untucked, but Jacob didn't watch the Untucked.
I didn't get told to watch the Untucked. I didn't even know there was Untucked.
Grow up. You're a man.
Oh my god.
You're a big boy now. You know that after
you're
every
a man.
After every episode.
I didn't know in season 2.
After every episode, there's an episode of Untucked that you must watch because Jacob, you should know by now more than anybody that if you're not watching Untucked, you are what? Only getting half the story.
We said that
Brandon, do we want to reenact the Mystique and Morgan McMichael? I'll be Mystique. Mystique.
I want it to be Mystique.
Okay, I'll be Morgan then. Okay. Honey, you need to fix your mug. You need to.
I need to fix my mug. I'm beautiful.
You need to fix your mug.
You need to fix your mug. You need to fix those teeth. You need to fix.
No, you need to fix. Yeah, honey, you do need to fix your mug.
I'm tired of this shit. I'm from Chicago. I am from Chicago. I will beat your motherfucking ass, bitch. I will beat your motherfucking ass.
And the best part, Jacob, Mystique is not from Chicago.
Yeah. She's not from Chicago.
Where's she from?
Oh my god, it's like Missouri, like the South.
Good for her.
She just said it. And Mystique has talked about it since. And Mystique, honestly, go show her some love because she's a really like her presence on Instagram is very joyful, and she's gone through. She's gone through a
lot. She's gone through a lot.
I love her. Her doing the splits is the best.
Jacob, Mystique, I think should be on All Stars one day.
100%, and she should do the splits on the runway.
Yeah.
Well, I do question: are a lot of these queens like really old now? Like Pandora seems older when she's on in this. Like, how old is Pandora now?
Pandora was on like Jenny Jones in the 90s too. So Pandora's probably like 50.
50.
Yeah, like I think some of these queens have to be in like their 50s now if they're like late 30s in this season.
Yeah. I wonder, she must be old, but she always had an old energy about her.
So we lose Shangela.
She Shantae's away. And no. Was she the first queen to leave a lipstick?
She was.
Yeah.
That's the first time they've ever done that, eh?
That's where she invented it. She just decided to do it. She went rogue. And then they're like, actually, we're going to keep this. We like this.
She invented the lipstick message.
Shangela, say what? Started from the bottom, now all going up. Got the whole world saying hallelujah.
The whole world saying hallelujah.
And you know what, Shangela, it's so beautiful because yes, she gets eliminated, but we know eventually that she does get the whole world singing hallelujah.
Oh yeah,
Shangela needs to be on All Stars
again.
One interesting thing about Drag Race that you see time in and time out is like it just doesn't matter when you go home.
Yeah, as long as you like made an impression while you were there and you're smart enough and talented enough to like, I don't know, kind of use it as a launching pad. I mean, not that Trixie's like not really my favorite queen, but Trixie's a good example of that. Katya, I guess.
Jasmine Masters.
Of course, Jasmine. Literally, like
James Mansfield.
Yeah.
People who barely were on the show but still managed to make like careers out of it.
James Mansfield, my half Latina sister.
Is she half Latina?
She's half Latina.
Oh, okay. Damn, Mariska Hargitay. Damn. Well, you know what I'm talking about, Ben. You know what I'm referencing.
Should we wrap it up?
You know what I'm referencing, Ben. I'm not just saying names.
No, I know.
Okay. Ben, Jacob, do you know what I'm referencing? Yeah, we're
No, I don't know what you're rapping.
Okay, James Mansfield is based on the name of Jane Mansfield, who is Mariska Hargitay's mom. Or daughter.
I don't know who Marissa Hargitay is.
She's like Law and Order.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to do Teach Me Daddy?
Yeah, let's do Teach Me Daddy, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, what? Vanjie is canceled now? What happened to Vanjie?
What happened to Vanjie?
I think she went to Puerto Vallarta.
Oh, okay.
Oh, like
I actually don't know why. Ricky Reviews, if you know something we don't, let us know.
Yeah, throw it in the comments. We'll take any tea. A Teach Me Daddy. What do I want to know about being gay? What do I want to know? Guys, I don't know. I feel like I'm famished.
I have one thing. What's your favorite thing about being straight? Other than I guess like the
pussy.
Teach Me Daddy. Who is Mariska Hargitay?
I don't know.
That was we taught you who Mariska Hargitay was.
I don't feel like she's a gay icon if she's in Law and Order.
She is. She's gay icon for sure.
Oh, true. Okay, my favorite part of being straight. Low expectations, I would say. I wouldn't say the world's really high up on straight guys right now. I don't think there's like a real high bar on being like classy or anything. I think like as long as you're not like a really creepy like sex offender, you're kind of good. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get that for sure. To kind of be like, I think it would be kind of fun to be straight, so I could kind of be like, because being gay sometimes it is a bit exhausting. You know what I mean? And I don't even mean in like homophobia or stuff. I mean in just kind of like having to like keep up with like Dua Lipa and like just like all of it with all the things that go into being gay.
I'm like, fuck
even looking good.
Yeah,
I'm listening to Humanly.
If I was straight, if I was straight, I'd probably have a wife.
If I
think you'd have a wife by now?
No, I mean that I'd probably be like, would have a wife. I would have a wife.
Okay, Ben.
It
was good. It was good.
If I was a straight.
Oh my
even
God,
more than I don't really know more past there.
How it feels to love football.
How it feels to love the pussy.
A better man.
If I
were a boy.
Tyra Sanchez is wearing a wedding dress somewhere.
I think I would understand. How it feels to love somebody. I swear I'll be better man. I'd listen to her. Cause I know how it hurts. Cause I know.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay.
I love that song.
Teach Me Daddy. Why do you think that gay men have like such an ability to be like, where did you guys learn how to be clean and like care about stuff like that?
Oh, I think
it's just innate.
I think I know.
Okay, tell. Tell.
I think. Oh, I actually don't.
Like, here's the thing. I was hanging out with a gay friend the other day. Don't want to drop any names.
Who?
Name's Aiden. Name happens to be Aiden.
Aiden's. Can I tell everybody? Aiden's also my sister.
Aiden's
my sister.
Huge sister of the pod. And Aiden was talking about how he's getting like new plates. He's talking about plates, or he's just talking about plates in general. And it's just like, this is not a topic that's ever been in my life.
Really, I love my friend who's moving into a new place. He keeps sending me pictures of his new glasses. These are gorgeous green glasses.
Wow. What do gays care about tableware? What happened?
You know, here's why. I finally got it. I finally fucking got it.
I don't even care.
And this is actually going to blow everyone's mind because I'm really a professor in this moment. So we live in a heteronormative society where these social ideologies are ingrained in that, like, in order to succeed or in order to have like merits of success, those things are like a house, a career, wife, child, you know, like these are kind of like these are kind of what we hold true to. Like we're like, oh, so and so has finished or they've succeeded in life because they have children, wife, etc. Gay men, and I can only speak to the cisgendered gay male experience, but we don't have such hallmarks. We don't have these molds to kind of like build our lives off of. So we cling on to other things to place value on, such as like pretty clothes, a nice apartment, and these become our hallmarks of, look, I'm doing well, here are my nice plates, as opposed to I'm doing well, here's my girlfriend and dog. It's like, here's my like, here's like, I
thought you were gonna say something.
So you're telling me Aiden needs help.
I thought you were saying that. I thought you were gonna say that we as gay men, because we don't grow up with like specific role models, that I thought you were gonna be like, well, we tend to be like, okay, what is like us? Ooh, this cool woman, let's like do kind of like what she's doing. Like, I don't know, that's how I
think there's a lot. I think there's truly multiple things.
There's multiple things.
Like, and I think for each gay it's different because
it's innate.
I also think a lot of gay people grow up kind of having to censor
gays love tableware.
Gays love to. Well, I think a lot of gays also having to censor their taste or something, or they're like, maybe you're straight. They don't grow up.
I drink beer and I know.
Well, I think a lot of queer people grow up not being able to fully be like loud and proud about like, oh, my interests. So then when they're older, everything becomes like a catalyst for self-expression. You know what I mean? Because like a lot is kept inside. So the moment you get your own apartment, you really go the fuck off. You know what I mean? Because you've kept so much in, you get your own space. You're like, I want to just put it all out there. You know what I mean?
I was just singing. I was back.
We are getting that a lot of straight men assume that home decor and cleanliness will be taken care of by their wives, which is it is true. As well. I am very into decorating my new home I live in. It's like a little passion and favorite thing of mine. My house is fucking dope because of it, but I don't think a lot of guys do enjoy that.
Real, I hope that changes. But girlies, we have to wrap this up because
we should wrap this up. We had a fantastic time. Next week we're watching episode 2. I will watch Untucked. Thank you guys for joining us. We should sing them out. If I was
okay, let's harmonize.
Even more than a man, I would take a do.